So you might remember not too long ago we showed the $300 custom complete BMX bike that Ryan bought here. Well, the time has come to change some stuff out on it. It hasn't been very long, but the time has come. So we're gonna build up that frame that we did the unboxing video on with some parts from this guy, some parts from this guy, hopefully no parts from that guy. We got a little seat here too. We'll tell the story on that later. Anyway though, what are we doing?
We need the forks off of this one.
The forks off that one. What else?
Bearings, grips.
And the first shout out to Park Tool.
Thank you very much. This one fall off.
Done. Oh yeah, we're also putting this on there. Oh boy, this is where things get sketch. Maybe not. It might be tight enough. Oh, okay. That was almost a disaster. Crap. What I'm looking at is the brake situation. Because you're holding the brake lever or your cable and it'll have to hang if you don't.
That's okay.
Oh. See, Ryan here is a lot smarter than I am when it comes to things like hanging the bars like that. I'm over here like, what are we going to do with them? You're like, we're going to just put them right here because that makes sense. What next?
Well, if we're grabbing the bearings, we should grab the bearings, I guess.
Are you going to need the hammer or are those going to come off easy?
Oh, gosh. I hope without the hammer, bud.
Oh, I hope so, too. Oh, thank goodness.
And then, oh, man, do I got to loosen the back wheel?
Either that or loosen this so you can pull the crank and spin, or pull the thing out and the chain wheel stays put.
Back wheel's easier.
MQ1 for anyone wondering. Not too bad so far. This is the part where we get the bearings out. This is a very unorthodox method.
And hammer.
And a hammer. There it goes. See if I can catch it. Haha! My goal in all this is to stay clean.
Alright, first bike off the stand.
That was quick. Alright, bike number 2 is on the stand. What are we doing with this one?
Taking it all the way apart.
What's going from this one to the other one?
Cranks, pedals and all.
Sprocket.
Wheels.
I would do the chain even.
Oh, the chain for sure.
The wheels.
Brakes.
So a lot of it.
The seat posts.
See if you can do this the entire process without dropping apart when it comes loose. I can't. These things are actually kind of cool. They're made by Stolen, but they're like axle nuts that go over the whole axle, so you can like bonk these things without like worrying about anything, like worrying about hurting the axle. That is one con to it, is that they're like that.
It won't let me loosen it and the chain got super tight.
That's one con though, but if you have a brand new axle, it's not going to do that. The reason it's doing this is because it's on a possibly 20-year-old axle.
Yeah, anybody got new wheels? Just kidding.
This is going way too fast and easy, Ryan.
It's bound to give us trouble somewhere.
Something's going to go wrong. Hopefully not. What do they call that for a surgeon? I don't know either. Let us know. What do they call that? Because that's me today. Taking and handing the parts. Is that what it is?
Yeah, surgical tech or something. OR tech. I hit it off? Just kidding. Yeah.
This thing's bound to give us trouble eventually. This isn't trouble though, because this is going to be quick.
Is it going?
It's almost off of there. Hey, I wouldn't qualify that as trouble.
It is.
Why is it rusty in there?
I don't know.
God, all I want to do is like help. Oh, my hands just want to help. These ones should come off relatively easy too, I would think.
Oh.
I would think anyway. Oop. Not too bad. Those bearings get to stay in since we took the other ones out.
We'll clean this up a little bit when we get a chance. Ooh, shadow. Odyssey.
Ooh, that's the question. Odyssey or Shadow? What would you choose? Let us know. Ryan's going with Odyssey. This is still going way too easily. Don't you have a master link on this chain too?
No.
Oh, well that sucks then. Oh, no, you do. Right here.
I do.
This is gonna be way too easy. Action. Let's continue what has been the easiest bike frame swap of all time.
Until I can't get a chain off.
Dude, this is still easier than having to break the chain. And look at that. If we just keep talking about it, maybe it'll stay easy. Like we're just waiting on the difficulties. Lose that and you're bummed. Zip tie the freaking dirt bike forearms of steel over here. They still look like that. I can't wait to see what someone says about that.
She's gonna be dialed.
Yeah, because you're gonna make me do them.
You're just gonna want them to be nice for me. Which frame was that?
This is the volume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. The one I put the brakes on and made a video. This is the bike from my brake install video. We ended up having to Loctite these brake mounts into, or not Loctite, JB Weld these brake mounts in here because if you look at this one, it's got a place for a wrench, but the other side doesn't. And it just makes for bad adventures.
Bad adventures.
Is that it other than the seat post?
Just the seat post.
Man, this is quick.
Oh wait, the seat's not gonna work. This one doesn't have a hole in the top.
Oh, there's no place for it to go into.
Yeah.
The first speed bump.
No, nothing.
Well, unless you tighten it into that.
Right. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well.
So we're done with this one. What goes on there next?
Oh, dun, 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 dun.
Oh, look at that beauty. What are you gonna do first?
I don't know.
Well, you're definitely gonna want this for this one. The bars are coming off of the little bike. He wants the 4-piece bars on the new frame. We got a solid park tool table full of tools and parts here though, that's for sure. What's next?
Pick one and go with it, I guess.
You gotta put the bearings in there, bud.
Yeah, we do.
That's where you get to use this amazing tool right here. And now, you tighten the bearings into the frame. I actually have something in my car too that I should grab. All right, we're back. I completely forgot that Park Tool sent me these. So literally what this is, like a spacer for the bottom bracket press with the 19mm collar on it, shaft, whatever you want to call it, that you literally just press into the frame like that. That piece fits into it perfectly. Then the rest of this goes together as we already did it. You can push it in there the way that it's supposed to go in there perfectly. Park Tool literally thinks of everything. This bearing spacer's not big enough. Here it goes. Bottom bracket spacer's the wrong size. Is that one longer? It's the right one. Redo! So another benefit of having these new pieces in here is that it keeps it way straighter as well because there's no space between the bearing and the threaded rod that's in there. And there we have it. One proper size spacer, bearings installed for the second time, and one very minor speed bump.
Minor.
Yeah.
Go, bud. Oh, it's got crank arm in it.
What about 2 crank arms? They're straight.
Yes.
What's next? What's next?
Let's put the front end together.
Okay.
One of these?
Definitely gonna want to grease that guy up.
Oh, it's kind of ugly right now.
Yeah, it's a little dirty.
You grease the inside of it too?
I don't.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I haven't done that, but that also doesn't mean that you don't.
Oh, no.
He didn't make it through without dropping something.
Oh, boy.
Darn, that's the way I would do it. So you're gonna want the top. You're gonna want everything.
Get ready.
There we go. I'll get the stem for you. Pop that sucker on there. Do you need spacers? No.
That's perfect.
That is literally as perfect as get. And look at that purple with the frame. That looks good. Here, I'll hold it.
Ooh, look at it. Everything that's metal on metal on a bike should be greased.
Wonder where he learned that. It's almost like he watched a video about where you do and don't put grease on a bike. Wonder where he saw that at.
Sounds good.
Oh, let me ask you a question. We literally grew up together. Do you ever see this being a thing?
Very cool.
What did you think I would be doing right now when we graduated literally 9 years ago?
Dude, I don't even know where I'm supposed to. That's great, man. Look at it.
Yeah, it's good. For anyone who doesn't know, we went to high school together and have been friends since 7th grade.
Yep.
Yep, we started riding bikes together. Haven't stopped.
I remember that one day when it was me, you, and Dustin sitting here. When I really wanted one of those, what, 2 hips?
I do remember you wanting a 2-hip Playboy.
Playboy.
I remember it.
Oh, you won't ever get it. Well, this is better.
Yeah, it's a Sunday Soundwave, baby. Much better. You're gonna end up with more gold profile parts.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up trading these profile hubs for gold profile hubs. He's gonna be on the internet typing tonight. Just where they at?
If you guys have any ideas, let me know.
Yeah.
Dude, that would look good.
You and John could match.
Mine would be cooler.
Ah.
Sorry, John. Where are we at?
It's
Not
up
too
to you.
excited about this.
It's up to you, dude.
Should put the brakes on.
The brakes are always good to put on before the back wheel too. Shout out to Flow Vision. I like sunglasses too.
That's a good shout out.
Are you struggling?
Well, it's not going in the whole pod.
You're just struggling, I
that's
think.
why.
Oh, there's a washer in the way.
We'll come back and fine tune that.
Scalpel.
That's cool, man.
We may have a situation here. This might be the big speed bump, or it's just gonna tighten in and go in when you tighten it. Does that feel tight?
It's not scary tight, not yet.
I'm teaching your bike how to do bar spins right now. Quads. You can even do your spring tension now.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's better to do it now whenever you don't have a wheel on there to get in the way. Oh!
Yeah, that happened.
Oh, okay. All right, let me make it quick. This one feels pretty good. I do have a full video on how to do this somewhere on this channel.
It's one size bigger.
Why?
I don't know. This thing looks mighty fine, sir.
It's too bad I'm gonna steal it. Dude, it came out and now it won't go back. See what I'm saying? I can't not drop stuff.
One of the holes are bent on it. Uh-oh.
You have so many washers in there. Supposed to be a pro at this. There we go. Just finger tighten it as far as I can go. Scalpel.
You have the green light to make cut.
I'm making first incision on the lateral artery. That's what good brakes feel like right there.
All right, buddy.
That was quick.
I have a feeling that's not gonna work. Oh.
Just like that. See what I'm saying? Do you need a third hand?
It's just hard with the cable pulling down on it.
Yeah. There we go. Teamwork. Shit. Why was that so difficult the first time? And the reason why we do that is because you still have access to the bolt to tighten it while everything's together. With the old piece, there was no access because the barrel adjuster covered up the Allen to tighten that.
Do I take the tire off to make it right, or do I switch the hub guard?
Tire's easier because you'd have to break zip ties for the hub guard. You doing that right now?
It can stay backwards.
It's because you do X-ups now. A visitor. A literal visitor. An alien visitor from another world. What'd you say?
I said the gold looks nice with it.
You got it. Yep.
Scratching the paint off.
Oops. This is get your approval.
Yeah, I like that too.
You do?
I really like this in the purple. What do you mean?
He's gonna end up either with gold hubs or a teal stem.
Well, you should do it.
Oh, do they make that? Profile, hook it up.
Profile, hook it up. You know what's really funny?
I can text him right now.
No, he literally just texted me as I was on my way in here because I asked him to do a podcast.
That's funny. Hey, bud, we're gonna. I mean, I'm an advertisement board.
He'll jump big dirt jumps.
Yeah, I will do that. Yeah, dude, it does look good on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, and you're literally not going to believe.
Me?
We have not had any major problems building this yet. Her face.
Of course. Every single time that I am involved.
Every time I'm involved, it's me, not you.
What the hell?
Oh, it's way further.
Oh, no.
Major problem number 1.
Well, that's because I can't, sorry.
Well, you still, though, hold on. You have a lot of cable
I
here.
know, I think there's enough room there.
There's enough
If
cable.
we flip that and...
Yeah, it's not a big
we'll
deal.
Slide that back. All right, we'll get back to that. Let's continue with this adventure.
What are you doing now?
This one, Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim. I think that's AWS 10, bud. Getting the bars put on, and I've got this here.
Oh, crap.
What do you think? This stem on this bike, or gold?
Oh, scratch. Oh, we're good.
We're good. Or gold hubs. We'll have an update video in about 2 weeks. Whenever Ryan gets bored and sitting there on his phone, he's like, what can I buy today?
That's my problem. Make sure the gaps are all even.
Ooh, he's watched a lot of my videos. You do have to make sure all of the stem gaps are even all the way around. Unless you want to die.
Not today.
That's an interesting setup. Like, I wonder why. Like, what's the point? So, I guess so you can't strip out the lever. You strip that out, you replace it, and your lever lasts longer.
Yeah, that's kind of
Went from that's kind of stupid to, oh, that makes sense in about 2 seconds. What seat's going on it? This seat. Do you know about this seat?
What about it?
She was around.
This is a long time ago.
Because I bought the one for you for your birthday.
I remember that he bought one for your birthday.
Oh.
I was here for that.
Oh, well, then I bought him one for his birthday, right?
Oh, yeah.
A couple
I
months.
was there. Never mind. Listen, Linda, we've been together 8 years.
Birthday seats. Somehow it survived.
Yeah, that never got ruined.
Oh, but you do have that gold seat that matches the gold part. Hold them both up. The gold accents the stem. These are such minor speed bumps, though. Have you ever watched videos where I'm working on my bike? Major issues. Even when she's doing stuff. Bud,
Give or take.
it looks good. We tried to use that seat.
Oh, that's pretty good, right?
Yes, not bad. You know this means, right?
I gotta get 360 on the damn step up.
Why?
That's the frames put together.
Oh, I didn't know that, but okay. I was gonna say,
Go watch the other video.
oh, is that
It's supposed to be a sequence.
So we got part 2. Okay.
No, I was kidding.
No, Ryan gets to learn 3s. I was just gonna say, you know, this means that all you have to do is tinker with the brake cable and then put the chain on.
I can't tell if the seat's straight.
I'm too distracted by this lady who's staring at me. Moment of truth on this one. This is where we find out if there needs to be a chain broken. Nope. Shorter rear end. Easy mode.
I like working on this stand.
You like the park tool stand, huh?
Yeah.
I do too. Chains on. All you gotta do is the grips and the brakes, finishing it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll time lapse through that. Yep. Well, folks, we're getting close now. The brakes are tinkered with. They are awesome. Wheel is where it needs to be. Chain is tensioned the way he likes it. All this is good. Everything's in the spot it needs to be in. And oh, baby, look at that bike. How psyched are you?
I'm pumped.
Of course, we gotta do like the final tightening on everything to make sure that it's good, but we won't make you guys suffer through that. What we will do, however, though, is make Ryan go out and do a 180 real quick, and then we'll end the video. One last thing. What do you think of it so far? Now that we're on the ground, everything's tight.
Feels good, looks good.
It does look good. First brand new frame in how long? Ever? Ever. Dude, that was it. How did it feel?
It felt good.
How's the bike feel?
Feels real good, actually.
Good.
Feels a lot different.
We'll be back with this thing at the trails very soon. Well, folks, there it is. We're just gonna assume that Ryan did the 180 successfully. We haven't gone out there yet, but we don't want to bring the bike back in here. He wants to leave. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. Let us know if you should get gold hubs or a teal stem. And hopefully we'll see you in the update and next time because you'll be subscribed. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
See ya.